Adoption in India. Why in news? The Central Adoption Resource Authority (CARA) reported 246 cases of disruption and 10 cases of dissolution in adoption over the period of last 5 years. If we consider the adoption process in India, adoption is a permanent legal transfer of all parental rights from one person or couple to another person or couple. Adoptive parents have the same rights and responsibilities as biological parents, and adopted children have all the emotions, social and legal and kinship benefits of biological children. Adoption Regulations 2017 notified by Ministry of Women and Child Development under Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act 2015 and subsequent Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Model Rules 2016 govern the adoption procedure in India. It is important to note these rules and regulations. Adoption regulations notified by Ministry of Child and Development. These regulations are under the Act Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act 2015 and subsequent Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children's Model Rules 2016 govern the adoption procedure in India. See, if we consider the adoption process, how the adoption process will be done in India is the process of adoption. The interested couple or single parent has to register with the Central Adoption Resource Authority (CARA) by providing the requisite documents. The registration procedure is explained on the CARA website. See the document transfer. Once the registration is done, the prospective adoptive parents (PAP) have to transfer their documents to the nearest adoption agency, a list of which is made available on the CARA website. The parental assessment. The agency will then counsel the parents and also conduct a home study. A report will be sent to CARA. If the local agency gives a positive report, the PAP name will be added to the seniority list. As when the child is available for the adoption, the couple is notified. The PAP needs to state their decision within the 48 hours. The completion of the process. If they give their consent, the couple need to go to the agency to convey their willingness. The child will be given for adoption. The adoption process is completed through a court procedure which the agency will facilitate. The room for review. In case of PAP refuse to adopt the child presented to them on the website, they will be given another option within 60 days. If they are not in agreement with the second option too, they have to begin the process from the scratch again. See, it is like a lottery system, like only once and for all, only 1-2 options are there. Again, you have to proceed. Cycle is repeated. These provisions are in line with the Hague Convention on Inter-Country Adoption 1993, which was ratified by Government of India in 2003. The Hague Convention of 1993 on protection of children and cooperation in respect of inter-country adoption. Hague Adoption Convention, you can also call, protects the child and families against the risk of illegal, irregular and premature or ill-prepared adoptions abroad. It also seeks to prevent the abduction, the sale or traffic of children. The fundamental principles governing the adoptions of children from India are: the children's best interest shall be of the paramount consideration while processing any adoption placement. Preference shall be given to the place the child in adoption with the Indian citizens, and the due regard to the principle of placement of the child in his or her own social environment as far as possible. That is, first, the solutions within the country. And suppose a children has there. Children mainly first should reside with the parents. If not, the parental relations. If that also not possible, then the solutions within the India must be seen. If not, in India is not seen, then only inter-country adoptions are taken place. That is, inter-country adoptions are taken into a last resort. All the adoptions shall be registered under the Child Adoption Resource Information and Guidance Systems, CARINGS we can call, and confidentiality of the child shall be maintained by the authority, that is CARA, Child Adoption Resource Authority. See, what are the agencies involved? What are the agencies involved? Central Adoption Resource Authority, CARA, is involved. It is a statutory body of Ministry of Women and Child Development and functions as nodal body, which ensures smooth functioning of the adoption process from time to time. It is mandated to monitor and regulate in-country and inter-country adoptions. State Adoption Resource Agency (SARA). It acts as a nodal body within the state to promote and monitor adoption and non-institutional care in coordination with CARA. Specialized Adoption Agencies (SAA). It is a child care institution recognized by the state government for the purpose of placing the children in the adoption. Authorized Foreign Adoption Agencies (AFAA). It is recognized as a foreign social or child welfare agency that is authorized by the CARA on the recommendation of the concerned central authority or government department of that country for coordinating all the matters relating to the adoption of an Indian child by a citizen of that country. District Child Protection Unit (DCPU). It is a unit set up by the state government at the district level. It identifies orphans, abandoned and surrendered children in the district and gets them declared legally free for adoption by Child Welfare Committee. See, you should mainly consider about the authorization foreign adoption agency. What does it do? See, it is recognized as a foreign social or child welfare agency that is authorized by the CARA, that is Central Adoption Resource Authority is recognized that on the recommendation of the concerned central authority or government department of that country for coordinating all the matters relating to the adoption of Indian child by a citizen of that country. See, what are the issues with the adoption in India? The cases of disruption and dissolution. Central Adoption Resource Authority has recorded 246 instances of disruption, 10 cases of dissolution in adoption between 2014-15 and 2018-19, which means 6 in 100 children are being returned at an advanced stages of adoption. This creates a psychological trauma to the child. The children returning to the institution after being placed with a family face rejection and are scared for a long time. Low adoption rates for special needs. Older and hard to place children. Of 3,200 children adopted by the Indian families in 1 year, hardly 50 are those with the special needs, and the other children comprise a majority of children returned. Denial of adoption to the homosexual couples, trans couples and single men who cannot adopt a girl child. Existence of unregistered child care institutions. Children in these institutions are vulnerable to poor care, physical and sexual abuse and trafficking. See, what is meant by this disruption and dissolution means? Disruption means unmatching of child from adoptive family due to the non-adjustment of the child with adoptive family after the placement but prior to the completion of legal process of adoption. On disruption, State Adoption Resource Agency holds counseling sessions with parents as well as childs. Based on its findings, child or adoptive parent is temporarily removed from the list until they can prove their preparedness again. Dissolution means annulment of the adoption legally due to the non-adjustment of the child with adoptive family after the court degree for adoption has been obtained. See, if you considered the conclusion, promoting the interaction of the kids with the prospective adoptive parents in early stages of the adoption for easier adjustment, recruitment of psychologists and counselors in CCIs, that is child care institutions. Child should be taught about the preeminence of a relationship and familial bonds before placement. Recruitment of the psychologist is needed. Raising awareness among Indian families for adopting special needs, older and hard to place children, and providing necessary assistance for the same. Ensuring that all unregistered CCIs are working in compliance with the regulations and incompliant CCIs must be closed. Enabling eligible homosexual and trans couples to adopt. Recent initiatives. CARA informed a 9-member subcommittee of child rights activists, members of Supreme Court appointed child welfare committees, CWCs, and adoptive parents. The panel developed a training curriculum and held 3-day workshops in 12 states. The objective was to educate the social workers about their responsibilities such as ensuring vaccination, adequate nutrition, and medical assistance, and addressing special needs of children. The trainees learned to better assess the suitability of parents who wish to adapt and to counsel and prepare children, especially for the older ones.